Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss any of my wig related content. Today, these wigs that I'm going to show you were provided by Wig Studio One. Just a reminder for Wig Studio One that they have a really great private Facebook group. It's called Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. I'll put a link in the description box so that you can join this great group. So we're going to take a look at a couple of brand new styles by Wigpro that just came out the last month or so from their Style Unveiled Collection, which are heat-friendly fibers. We'll look at those in just a minute. Okay, first wig that I am wearing is Alexa. Very pretty, as you can see, long style. She has really nice layering, which is the type of style that is going to allow you to do some really great styling, like half up, half down, pull some pretty layers around the face, nice ponytails, things like that. So lots of style potential for her. So she has an extended temple to temple lace front, which is a very nice feature. And then she is a full, let's see, she's a hand, what is she, a hand-tied top? She's a hand-tied top. Yeah, sorry. I started to say full mono top. She is a hand-tied top with a left mono part. So where you're going to want to part is here on the left, where you have monofilament, not where you have hand-tied knots. Now, I guess you could part on that side, but I don't recommend it because on a hand-tied portion, you have cluster knots, which are much larger. There's more than one hair that's tied into these knots, which makes them much heavier. And then you have this really nice monofilament area. So I would just stick to parting on that side. So, okay, I'll show you the ear tabs. Got great coverage. This wig is actually fitting kind of small. I think it fits like a petite. It is a hand-tied cap that has some quite a bit of closed wefting in the back, so there's not a whole lot of stretch, and we'll cover that in just a moment. But I feel like this is fitting pretty small. So for those of you with larger circumferences, I'm not sure if this is going to work because I don't have a whole lot of room. Normally on an average size cap, and this is supposed to be considered average, from forehead to nape, I'm 13. And they're usually larger than that, so I have some extra room. But I think since this one is hand-tied, it is fitting on the smaller side. Here are the measurements for Alexa. So they give an overall measurement of 21 inches. So she is hitting me like right at mid-back. Of course, she's layered, so the layers and the way that she's styled lifts the style up a little bit from that. But okay, in the front, we have 12 inches. On the sides, we have a 12-inch measurement, and the nape is 13 inches with a weight of 5 ounces. So let me show you the inside of her cap. And I'll show you real quick this part. So there's the, keeps wanting to zigzag back on me here, hold on. Okay, so here's the knots on the part, on the monofilament where you're supposed to part it. And then here are the knots. Get to it here. It's hard to get the hair out of the way to demonstrate here, but these are the knots on the hand-tied portion. So you see how those are just bigger knots, and that's why even though it's got a hand-tied top, I don't recommend that you use that part to for your part. And this monofilament area on the part is actually slightly wide. So you do have some wiggle room in there, to play around with your part within this monofilament area. So that's why I just wouldn't worry about trying to part it over here. See those knots? See how the knots look bigger when I put my finger under there? So that's what I'm saying. Use your monofilament for your part. That's going to be your best bet for your part. So here's that left mono area. You can see, like I said, it's wide. It widens out to the extended lace front. It is the, thicker mono material, so, should wear great. Soft ear tabs with metal stays. So hand-tied and closed wefted caps. So in this area, these little panels, you're going to get a little stretch in the hand-tied cap, but there's just not a whole lot of those panels, you know, for stretch. So I just don't feel like there's not a whole lot of stretch in this cap. Then when you get down to the closed wefting part, you don't get really any stretch in that area. So here's the closed wefting, as you can see. She has an extended nape with Velcro adjusters. And like I said, these are heat-friendly fibers. So let's talk about the color. So both Alexa and Stephanie, I have them in the same color, which is the 12R8. So I'm going to cover the color here in the middle of the video, and then we'll start looking at Stephanie. So interesting color. So like I said, these are new for Wigpro. These are heat-friendly fibers. In the past, their wigs have all just been with the, you know, traditional synthetic fiber that's not heat friendly. So this is a very, very cool toned looking color to me. I would say that the blonde is neutral to cool toned, but the root is definitely an ashy brunette number 8. It is so ashy that it almost looks gray. I mean, I kind of blew my mind. And every time I did these, I reviewed both of these for the Wig Studio 1 channel. And then when I took them out again today to review for my channel, I was thinking, gosh, that root just looks gray to me. So it is a very, very ashy brunette that has a very gray cast to it. So the description that I would give, Wigpro didn't actually give us a description, so I just had to wing it here, but I would say it's a cool to neutral toned blonde with a cool toned ashy brunette root. So really, really pretty. I like the dimension that you have. You know, of course, you're going to see the rooting, but the rooting is not too dark, which is one thing that I like. You know, a lot of times these blondes have these very, very dark roots, and I just think it's a little too dark, you know, for the blonde itself. So it is a nice, you know, not too dark root, but it definitely does have a super ashy, grayish cast. We'll look at it outside as well, so you can see it out there. The light coming through my patio door. So again, you know, it's definitely a brunette, but I think the blend with these blondes is what gives it that little bit of a grayish look to it. And again, because it's so ashy, it just has a, you know, gray tone appearance to it. So, and you can kind of see it at the lace front too, a little bit. We are in overcast skies, so you can see the different tones of the blonde. And then here's that rooting out here. So this is where you can really see it's really not dark at all. Lace front. But the color itself, you can see how ashy it is. Now I'll put on Stephanie in just a moment. I thought I'd go ahead and show you the cap on this one because the cap's construction is different on Stephanie. So she just has a middle part, and then she has a lace front that just widens out there a little bit at the part, but she has a bang on her, so that's why. So you'll see in a minute when I put her on, you know, why she's like that. I do feel like there's a little bit of permatease right in this area when you come off the part, not all the way around. I didn't really feel it like in the sides right here, but I could feel a little bit right here, which is when you see the style, you'll understand why there's a little bit of tease. So soft ear tabs with metal stays. You'll notice they did put a lot of hair on those ear tabs, which is nice. That gives you really good coverage at your ear tabs. Open wefted cap, extended nape with Velcro adjusters. And again, heat-friendly fibers, same color, the 12R8. For some reason, I always want to call this 8R12. That's why I keep having to glance at the color, because I keep telling myself 8R12. I don't know why. Maybe that's a color from another brand, 8R12. I don't know. But anyway, I keep having it wrong in my head. So, okay, so we will pop her on. You get the try on her. Okay. So as you can see, she has this little bang. And it's It's a cute little bang layer. They actually are done pretty well. Fix my ear tabs. This one definitely fits more like an average. Since it's an open wefted cap on me, it fits much more like there's definitely lots of extra room. I could bring the adjusters in for the circumference on this one. This one fits much bigger than the Alexa does. So, but look at these cute little bangs. I like the length that they did. You might just have to shorten them slightly, but they're really pretty little wispy bangs. So, and I'm not normally a huge fan of bangs, but don't really wear wigs that have bangs. It's just not my thing. Bangs never worked with my bio hair. They just would like stick to my forehead and stuff. So I don't know. But anyway, you can see they just might, you know, for me, I would just need to shorten them slightly, and then you have that great bang coverage around the face. So she's pretty. She has some pretty layering, nice movement. Really, really cute. Again, you know, you could do some really pretty styling with her with these shorter hairs right around the face. Really cute. She'll go in a pony. So ponytails updo. She does have an extended nape. So that's really, really cute. Really, really pretty. Lots of styling potential on her too. So measurement wise, overall, she's 19 inches. So she is more like middle of upper back if you stretch the fibers out. 4.25 inches on the bang, 9.5 inches on the sides, and a 10.5 inch nape. So just a bit shorter on the nape than Alexa, and 4.9 ounces. So I will show you her part here. I think it's opened enough. I can't see with the bangs. I'm gonna have to get the bangs out of my way. Hopefully it's open enough. Let's see. Sometimes in the box, they want to go back to, oops, threw the brush on the ground. They want to go back to being, you know, like in a zigzag kind of, so. But anyway, there's the part. The part goes to about here. So not all the way back to the crown, but pretty close. And then here's that little lace front. You know, you just have enough lace to where, you know, I think it's in this area where your bangs are just wispy. So you do have lace that's underneath there. So looks good. So here's the coverage of the ear tabs. Looks good as well. So really, really pretty. So same color, of course, as Alexa with the, you know, cool to neutral tone blondes with the ashy brown rooting. Okay, so I want to thank Wig Studio One for providing these wigs to review for you all. There'll be purchase information as well as a link to join the Wig Studio One wig and topper support group in the description box down below the video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.